Hey guys. So I just want to jump right on into it because I just feel like a lot of us, we want love so bad, we want relationships so bad, we want romance so bad, but yet afraid to take the risk. Afraid, like, we use people like drugs to fill a void instead of actually taking the time to build something, because we all want that instant gratification, that instant pleasure, and love takes time. And a lot of people, like, feel like they don't have time for that, or they don't trust. They are afraid to invest the time. That's my whole thing, because I feel like movies got this unrealistic expectation on love and romance, period. Like, everybody's expecting it to happen quick and fast, and I don't have to tell him what to do. He's supposed to just know. And no, listen, that man ain't gonna know how to love you, how you want to be loved. We have to communicate those things. He can show you his love language, but that might not be what love is to you. So you have to communicate what love is to you. We have to communicate. We have to be open. We have to be vulnerable. We have to take the risk. We have to have courage. That's what love is. And I feel like a lot of the times we in a contest to see who could care the least. We in a contest who got the coldest heart. And I'm like, we all gonna be 80 with 50 cats with that mindset. Like, who could care the less? Oh, my heart cold, or I'm nonchalant, or I'm mean, or I'm like, y'all brag and complain about being bitter. That's what I don't understand. Let that hurt go. Release the trauma and the pain, okay? We all want love. And I feel like we all need to talk about it and embrace that. It's nothing weak about wanting love. And I feel like it's because people feel like healthy love don't exist. I feel like that's the issue. Because we think abuse and cheating come with love. Like, we feel like that's a part of the ups and the downs and the ride or die. Like, we feel like cheating and abuse is a part of that. Like, nigga, no. The type of ride or die that I am is like, you done lost your job, so now I gotta take over the bills type, okay? Not no, you cheating on me, so I'm gonna take you back because you know where home at. Like, no, okay? No. And I feel like a lot of us got that misconstrued because we was raised on survival. So our emotional and mental needs were not met. Our parents were busy surviving. So we looking for people to fill these voids. We think it's other people's responsibility because we was raised on survival. That's why we feel like abuse and neglect comes with love, because some of our household, we experienced the verbal abuse or the emotional abuse, or the neglect. But we heard the words, I love you. So now that we're adults, we feel like some form of abuse and neglect comes with love, but that's not the case. It's like, because love, let me make this very clear. Love can be painful, like the rejection or the sacrifices that you make to merge your life with one can be painful. But the point that I want to make is love isn't abusive. Love isn't abusive. Whether it's mental abuse, verbal abuse, emotional abuse, physical abuse, whichever level of abuse, love is not abusive, man. So I just wanted to get that clear. Like, do we really know what love is for real? Because I feel like we go to people or we enter the situation like, what can this person do for me? Instead of just having an open heart and entering the situation with love. It's like I said, we looking for people to fill those voids. And that's why you have so many hopeless romantics desperate for love, because It's an emptiness from what the parents couldn't fulfill. And then that's why you got a bunch of mama's boys looking for mama, because they're afraid to grow up. They're afraid to take responsibility, to hold themselves accountable and address those emotions. And instead, they just want somebody to take care of it all. Mama. They're looking for a mama. And then it's like, this whole stigma, because, okay. There is such a thing as a gold digger. But for y'all to be trying to label every female a gold digger just because she want a man with standards. I mean, just because she has standards and she want a man that has his stuff together like she do, that don't mean she a gold digger. And I feel like a lot of women need to step their standards up. Stop being afraid. I feel like a lot of women walking on eggshells because they feel like, oh, let me not, because I'm going to miss out and I need to let him. No. Raise the bar and stand on it loud and proud, baby. The one going to climb and meet you there. Okay? Know your self-worth. Love yourself enough. Like, it's hard, and that's something else I want to address. Self-discipline is hard. It's so easy to choose that quick satisfaction. It's so easy to do that. But it's hard to choose yourself, to stand in your power, and to know your worth. Okay? That's what I want to challenge women to do. All right, let me get back on track. Value and respect. Yeah, priorities. That's what's next, because a lot of men, let's go back to the mama's boys, looking for women to take care and do everything. And it's like, you want to call me a gold digger? Like, you need to have your stuff together before trying to talk to me. Like, before you trying to take me out. If you can't even do for yourself, why are you trying to get with me? Priorities. It's like you meet guys and they already want you to be a ride or die soon as the second conversation. And I'm just like, dang, I don't even know your last name, my nigga. And you already need somebody to lean on. I need somebody to be there for me. I just need somebody. You need yourself. Pick yourself up. You need yourself. Let's all address that, men and women. You need yourself first. And like, you can only love someone to the depth that you love yourself. You can only love someone to the depth that you love yourself, baby. So if you shallow, you don't care about yourself, you neglect your own emotions, your own thoughts, your own priorities, how you think that love is going to go? How you think that relationship going to go? Because the lies feel more comfortable than the truth. Because it's like, we all know better. We all know better. Like, we grown. We all know better. Period. But it feels better and more comfortable to entertain the lies or to stick around or to be there. And I feel like we need to put more value and respect in ourselves. Like, for the things that we tolerate because we're so lonely and we're so desperate. And it's like, we need to put more value and respect within ourselves, man. Speaking, like, coming from a hopeless romantic. I love love. I love everything about love. But until you truly love yourself, you're going to keep being desperate. You're going to keep trying to fill the void. Instead of meeting someone and being open and being vulnerable and having that trust and that open communication. That's what it takes. The commitment. You have to love to be loved, man. And I feel like a lot of people think just because they don't cheat, that they the perfect partner. People feel like just because they don't cheat, they're the perfect partner. Let me tell you something. Okay, let me start here. The same things that you want from a relationship, you have to be able to provide. Because we always want somebody to be our peace, right? Do you have peace of mind when you by yourself? Do you have peace of mind by yourself? But you want to be somebody's peace, or you want somebody to be your peace. Like, you have to obtain that for yourself first to be able to create that space for somebody else. It's like the same things you want from a partner. Oh, I want a partner that's motivating and inspiring and encouraging and nurturing and respectful. Like whatever you're looking for in a partner, ask yourself, do you hold those same values in yourself? Are you motivating? Are you encouraging? Do you inspire other people? Do you comfort other people? Can other people depend on you? Can other people trust you? Can other people rely? Like the same things that you're asking for in a partner, you have to be able to give. Ask yourself, can I give what I'm asking for? Because like I said, you're only going to be able to love other people to the depth that you love yourself. Okay? So with that being said, that's my last thing up here about choosing yourself and valuing yourself and knowing your worth. It's okay to have standards. It is okay to have standards. I need women to know this, and I need women to not be afraid to have standards, to know your worth, to respect yourself, okay? Like, we got to stop allowing a lot of BS because we desperate for love, because we know better. We do. It's just hard. It's hard. It's very hard. But it's worth it. It's worth it. So I want to end with this. You have to love to be loved, and I feel like a lot of us just got to be willing to be vulnerable. We got to let that pain go. We got to be willing to have the courage and take the risk. Okay? So continue to live life loving yourself first. And I'll see you guys in the next video.